Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. I can see you all. How is everybody on this lovely Sunday evening? Let's have a look who's joining me. So we've got Ashley, Heather, hi, Kenny, Kat, hi, Vicky, hi, Heather. Hello, hello. Think. Hi, Yvonne. Hi, Rain. Hi, Kelly. Hello. Well, today, this again will be a wing it. Because as I was do apologise for being late, me and my husband decided to have a high groon. Hello, Helen. We decided to have a clear out today. And Michelle, when she does her clear out, she does clear out. And I sent him to the tip to dump all the clear out that we had, which took absolutely ages. And then we had to put everything back. And then I did tea real, really late, and I was trying to rush, and it was all going a bit wrong. Then I forgot to put the rice on the cooker, so we made enchiladas, made the filling, forgot the rice. So I was like, this is a disaster. So I do apologise for being late, but I've thrown my enchiladas down my neck, and here I am. But I haven't really had time to plan out the hair or the skin tone, so I've quickly, while I had 15 minutes, um, thrown these together. I'm terrible, aren't I? So hopefully, but this has been a wing it kind of horse anyway. So let me just get my stream up on here so I can make sure everything is running right. I like to watch on here. Let's have a look. Everything definitely went pear-shaped, Heather. I've not missed anyone, have I? So yeah, it's been a very full-on Sunday, and my muscles feel like I've got muscles on top of muscles. But hey ho, got to make the most of the other half before he goes to work. So everybody said in the stream on, oh, I can't even remember what nights I've streamed on. Not last night, on Thursday night, and everyone said they wanted to see a blonde mane. So I'm gonna go with the Palmalo look. Is it Pamelo? So we are going for um this platinum kind of blonde. That's it on the grey tone paper, and then that is it on the white paper. So that's the colour we're going for, and then this is the skin tone. So Kat said she wanted like a warm Mexican type of colour. So maybe, I don't know, we'll see how it comes out. We'll see. But a nice warm tanned face. So that's what we're going for. So hopefully this will turn out all right. Fingers crossed. But it has been a wing it horse. I've winged the colours and they've come out all right. So if I've winged this skin tone and I've winged this hair colour, we're on to a winner. I still haven't heard back from Mariola about the giveaway, if I can give it the coloured image away after. So I will let everybody know. A halflinger. How many versions of horses are there at all? Let me look that up. A halflinger. So this is the horse's hair we're working off. So as you can see, it's really, really, really light. So hopefully it works. Let me just look up this horse. Halflinger. Oh, so it does. Look at the hair on them things. Can everybody see? Definitely does, doesn't it? Oh, I love it. Summer like wavy hair. 400 breeds of horse. Woohoo! Yeah, Ron, it's definitely going to be a blondie. So, this is what we're going for. So, hopefully, this works. Fingers crossed. The colouring gods are on us tonight. So, let's just move it down and zoom you all in. And let's get started. Oh, thanks, Helen. A Baywatch horse. Gosh, I'm going to be Googling all these later. So that's close enough. And what I'm doing is I'm going to be blending the two together. So it's going to be the mane into the hair. Because I think that is the kind of gist of Hooligan's mane. I'm assuming that wanting it to flow. So I'm going to make it flow together. That's how we're going to go with it. So let's move the skin tone colours out the way for now. And we're going to be using white, cream, beige, brownish beige. Whoops, that's rolling. Rolling, 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 rawhide. I'm not going to carry on with that song. And umber. So they're our platinum blonde. Let's have a look, sorry. Yvonne, I've definitely learned. I've just learned a Baywatch horse. Okay, so let's get on with it. And what has everyone been doing today with this lovely Sunday? You definitely do, whether it's a new technique or you learn some information that you never thought you'd learn. You definitely do learn some things on these streams. Hi, Ashley. Good on you, love. Hi, Kathy. Pamela Anderson's horse. Green, is it Pamela Anderson's horse? So we're going to start off in the whitest highlighted area here. Just going to give it a nice light layer where all the lightest areas are going to be. Using the white. If anyone wants to directly say anything to me, will you pop it in caps? Just because I'm concentrating, I can see caps a little bit better. Cause when I do her, I really concentrate. So you might have to prompt me to talk. So I'm going to really be relying on the grayscale on this one, just because it's the first time I've done such light hair. I don't want to take out too much of that grayscale. But I'm just going to go everywhere where I see there's going to be a light shade. Well, Kat, I went back on last night. You know, when everyone was saying if you get to £75, you get free delivery on Diamond Club. Well, I went back on. I went back on the live stream. And I bought some more things. Oops. Just check I've not missed anyone coming in. Which ones did you get, Ashley? I don't think I've seen your Hawaiian girl, Cat. So yeah, I went on. Hi, Anja. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Thank you. You got Worlds Within Worlds and Geomorphia. I need Geomorphia. I'm not buying any more today. No, Michelle, do not do that. Um, are you doing one, Vicky? A diamond painting? So yeah, I went on and I bought another diamond dirt pen. And I bought the Yin and Yang Wolves. And I bought the. Should I show you which ones I bought before I do a bit more here? Let me show you which ones I bought. So people who are familiar with diamond dirt painting will know which one the Yin and Yang Wolves are. Um, Diamond Art Club. Let's have a look. And it's a Hannah Lynn one. So where are you? This one. That's the one I've ordered. Oop, better if it's in. So I've ordered that one. And I have also ordered the, let's have a see, the Yin Yang Wolf. These ones, they've all got AB ones in. And my all-time favourite, why I've got it out, I will show you all. It's I'm sure it's called Here. Here Comes the Bride. And it reminded me so much of the Tim Burton's Corpse Bride. I had to have it. And they're all AB ones, all sparkly. And then 2 DP pens. Vicky were definitely doomed. So, oh, I never thought about the free delivery. So I've got the Corpse Bride and the pen coming, and that cost me delivery. And then yesterday I went on and bought them too, and another pen, and it came to just over 70 quid, so I got it free delivery. Do you want that one? So I'm naughty. That was a lot of money. If you get it, let me see pics. So when it comes, for I think a laugh, I think I'm gonna do it live, and then everyone who diamond paints can tell me exactly what or how they do it because I have no idea. So I'm gonna need to be watching quite a few different videos on how to diamond paint. Naughty girl. I think they're all coming in September though, so I have a bit of time I could catch up. Oh yeah, I saw some of the reviews on them, and some put videos on, don't they? And they're absolutely amazing. So that one is white. So I've just put all that where the highlights are. I'm just going to change to our next colour, which will be beige. So let me just write that in. I will let you all know my internet has been very temperamental today. So if the stream does go funny or off, I'll try and come back on. Well, the ones I've ordered, Rain, are the Hannah Lynn one is for my daughter's room, their room, and then my wolves is gonna go in my hallway, and then my big cot spread is going here where my desk is, my colouring station. So we're gonna go with beige. So we're gonna start off. I'm gonna do it segment by segment. So let me just. Am I all close enough there so you can all see what I'm doing? or would you like me to go a little bit closer? Oh, that'll be good, Vic. I've gone and bought myself a Mahoos. That Corpse Bride one is absolutely massive. So all I'm going to do is a flick of the wrist, as I call it. Press down and flick, and let your wrist do the work. And I'm going to fan out. So let me show you an example here. So start from a starting point. Flick, flick, flick. And if you let your wrist do the work, it will naturally fade off. You can go long. You can go short if you're doing like dog fur, or even shorter if you're doing like mouse hair, but it's the same technique. Push in and flick off. So if you want to go long, a little bit longer, but just let your wrist, don't stiffen your hand, loosen your hand, keep your hand loose and flick and let your wrist do the work. But that's what we're doing. So am I close enough? Just let me check. Oh, thanks, Admiral. In fact, I just want my little piece of, where did I put it? Because I'm working over the top of what I did yesterday. I don't want to smudge it. In fact, I'm not on it yet, so we're all right. So yeah, so here I'm flicking. And as you can see, it's just filling up them gaps. No problem, cat. And go with the flow of each segment. Oh, Vicky, I watched your video from the continuation of your live stream. She came out stunning, didn't she? So here, because it's coming outwards, I'm going to start here. And I'm going to pull this way out. So I want strands coming out over the face here. And then from this centre, just flick in towards your highlighted area as well. Yes, it's stunning, hun. I am going a little bit braver tonight with mine, but I hope it comes out all right. I'm going slightly darker than my usual skin tone colours I use. I normally have my go-to colours, but because I'm using my Caran d'Ache, it's like, right, what we're using today. So now we've done that, I'm going to move on to cream. So I always like to put a warm tone in and a warm undertone in any Hearst ones I do, any combos, you'll always find a warm tone in. I got that off Sammy because she does some amazing hair techniques. So again, we're just going to come in here. Because we're on the grey tone, this is really good because it really stands out. You'll start seeing your work appear when you start putting the darker tones in, so don't worry if you don't really see much at this point. Yeah, I've learned all my hair techniques off Sammy. She once did a rainbow one. Oh, it was amazing. I absolutely loved it. I've yet to have a go at that one. So if you want any tutorials on her, go and see Sammy's because wow. So all here again, it's all a bit wishy-washy machine. It's where the wind's blowing. So just going in between the dark hairs of the grayscale and putting the lighter values in, the lighter strokes here, and then flicking it back towards the middle. It's on my camera, the app for the actual webcam. I found it the other day and I was like, ooh, that's interesting. I just like playing around with all the buttons and something appeared on my screen. I was like, woohoo! So I can, it's called a text overlay, I think. And I use a Logitech camera. So it's the app thing that comes with your webcam. And the other stuff I put on is on my OBS. I got them off. Vicky helped me put them on, but I can't find. I don't know what I've done with my image. I had an image of my Facebook group and now I can't find it, so I don't know what I've done there. It is somewhere. I just move this. Yeah, no. Let's see if I can get it to come back on. It is somewhere, but I've lost. So I don't know what I've done. So, but yeah, I've been playing around and having. Is that what I've got? I'm sure, Heather, that is what I've got. I'm sure it's a C920. So the Logitech app, the bit that comes up where it shows you your camera, it's on the little wand and it says text overlay. Just highlight that, and then there's a box there where you can pick it up and put it on your screen. If you want me to send you pictures, Heather, just message me on Instagram and I'll send you pictures on how I've done it. Do you not? See, when I plugged my USB in, it just automatically downloaded it. Oh, no worries, Dana. So what I'm doing with these flicks here, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but I am flicking them across a bit beyond the hair because I want it to look more realistic. Heather, have you got me on Instagram? Or if not, if you're on Facebook, you might be better off actually messaging me on Facebook, my Facebook profile, because then if I send the videos over, they'll stay. I think with Instagram, once you view the picture, it's gone. Because me and Vicky had that problem, and then Vicky had to, bless her, had to come and send them me all on Facebook because they all disappeared. So Heather, if you send me a message on there, and then I'll send you them, I'll do a step by step and show you. But I'm only doing it that way at the minute because I normally have these with all my other sets and I have them on screen. But I haven't got any for my Caran d'Ache. It's on my to-do list. Yeah, do it on Messenger, Heather, and I'll help you out. Do you do I love makeup tutorials. That's what made me go and do an MUA course, and then I did nothing with it. Okay, so going to move on to where do I feel like I'm missing? It's here, that's why. It was in my groove. So now we're moving on to brownish beige. So let me just add that on. It is a bit more time consuming because I've got to keep typing it in, Heather, but and if I have my cue cards on screen, it'd be a lot quicker. But for the help it gives the viewer, it's worth it. And I've spelt that wrong. Let me just sort that out. Brown, brownish beige. Yeah, we definitely do ask you for tips, Kat, because I nearly called you Kathy then. Because you're really, really good at colorist. You're amazing. So here, it's going to look a bit on the grey side, but we kind of need it to look a bit grey. Try and elongate these strokes. This is where you're going to see most of your texture now coming in. You blow off the table, Heather. I think I've done that a few times actually. Or I'm sitting there and I put it like this. And nobody can actually see the cue card and then I go, oh, put it where it's supposed to be. So I do get that. So here we're just putting in the texture now, where the shadows are. Do you know, it's not one thing I've used yet. I have got one, but I haven't used it on stream yet, so that's probably a good thing. I'll have to get some blue tack. Oh, this is good. It's just like you say, you have to just stop and do that for a minute. So here again, I'm just following the grayscale and just where Mariola's put her texture lines in, because I suppose here it's got a bit of a blowy bit on the mane, if that makes sense. Like it's lifting up. It's not uniform like the rest of the hair. And this is a warm grey that I've decided. They're all warm greys that I've used because I want it to look more platinum than grey. So I'm just going to go back in now with cream to bring some of the warmth back out again. And I'm having to keep my pencil sharp, so I will have to sharpen. Just bear with me a second. This is where my pencils will waste away because I need to keep them sharp. I'm just thinking though, if I do this really, really white blonde, will it not look too light for the skin tone? I'm going to do a bit darker. So it's kind of like all this does now, this cream, is kind of like tones it down again, but adds a bit of warmth. And then the next layer will add another darker tone. Not too sure whether you can actually see if the difference. It's actually really, really light on camera. Hi, Diane. Thanks for coming in. Oh, thank you. Hi, Rain. You'll have to show me that, Vicky. Wonder if I could use Nightbot and do that. Wonder if I could get a bit closer. I don't want to. Let me see if I come down closer like this. If it starts blurring out. You probably break OBS. Yeah, it's blurring out a little bit if I pull my camera down too far. I'll just move it over into the light a bit. Right, let me lift my camera up and zoom it in like this, see if it blurs it out. I could do with getting a better camera, to be honest. Oh, wrong way. Let's leave it at that zoomed in there. See if you can see it a bit better. Like that. Breaking cyber things, that was something new. Oh, I don't like cyber. So just going back into this central bit here with the cream. And this is the first time I've ever done such light blonde hair, so you'll have to bear with me because I've never done this before. So we are winging it. And there's nothing worse than winging it live stream. I think he's broken everything else. So this is the last one we're going to go in with umber. And this is like a really dark, almost grey brown. Heather. Where's Sharon tonight? Where is Shannon? I'm sure it could be my accent. So now we're going in with umber, and you might be able to start seeing a bit more now with these lines coming in. Again, I'm just keeping my pencil really sharp. My accent, Ashley. So it's the heat guns, Vicky. very temperamental things. You should be able to start seeing it come about now. Oh, I'll have a look in a bit, Cat. Vic is a heat gun killer. Oh dear me. Because I don't recall saying Sharon. I say Shannon, but I don't know if it's sometimes when I say Shannon really quick, does it sound like I'm saying Sharon? But Shannon says I'm definitely saying Sharon. Um, so I don't know. Thank you, Kat. Thanks, Ashley. Yeah, born and bred Lancashirian, as I call them, pie eater, as we're known as up here. Pie eaters, because we make exceedingly good pies. I don't know. So I don't know if you've all seen that a bit better now. Oh, you're making me jealous. I need to go and look. What does it look like? Always a silver lining. Gotta love a silver lining. So it sounds like it's but I'm actually saying. So right now I'm saying Shannon. So does that sound like I'm saying it? What did that sound like I said? Oh, can you see it now, Cat? Good. Thank you, Diane. Ashley, you're just like me. You don't need a reason to have it. You've just got to have it. It's like I didn't need I didn't need all them Posca pens I just ordered, and I ordered a bunch because someone said they were on sale, and at half price I couldn't resist. Ah, maybe it is. Oh, I can play music on my springs, catching it with my pencil. I'm just going to work a little bit on these here. There's quite a few little dark bits. Must have got a puff of wind here and it's going poof at the end. I normally like working with a nice neat edge that you come to a point to like this and we all just follow it, but here it's all like poofy and it's a bit like, oh, this is off my normal grain. So I'm just concentrating here because because I don't want to lose the realism I've managed to get in this horse, so I'm just taking my time. Like I did need 2 new colouring boots. No. You totally did. You definitely did. You can never have too many colouring books. In my case, I keep buying PDFs. I'm terrible for PDFs. Heather has a lovely accent. Are you from down south, aren't you, Heather? So these ones, I just want to fan it off, soften these edges off these ones here. And then I'm going to go back in with white. What have you got coming tomorrow, Kat? You'll have to do a sound, what do they call them? A voice note. I've not put my note. See, this is what I mean. You have to be careful if you're doing what I'm doing. Remember to change your colour, or else people are going to think you're using umber and you're not. I'm now using white, everyone. And Heather, if you're still there, it's pretty cool as well because you can make it as big. You could change your style, font. Mine's locked for whatever reason. I'm not too sure why it's locked. I'd have to. Oh, if you want other effects, you need to pay. But you can change its colour. Oh, I actually quite like it in green, so I'm going to leave it in green. And you can make it really big, and you can make it really small. So I'm actually going to make it a bit bigger, and I like that. And if you want to centre it, you need to pay. You need to upgrade. So for basic prompts, it's good. I love them, Vicky. I absolutely love them. I find them harder than polys, so I find that they last longer. The point stays longer. So all I'm doing with the white here is just going back over the umber, because her takes many, many layers. Yeah, so I definitely feel that the Pablos are harder, so you get a bit longer out of them than the polychromos, but I find them when it came to doing skin tones for light ones, I struggled quite a bit. Because a bit close up here, but there wasn't many. There was only one really, really light pink, and then the rest are quite yellowy, quite orangey. So that for skin tones, I found it a bit hard. But for the rest of the colours, I like them. So I probably wouldn't use them. I've kind of made a palette for my skin tones here, but whether they'll work, we'll find out in a bit. So I'm using the white to blend all the colours that we've used again. Hi, Louise. Derbyshire. So you're not that far from me, really. Is it about 2 hours? Do you use the Pablos, Vicky? I'm just putting a light layer, everyone. I'm not doing any strokes with this here now. I'm just literally like just slightly burnishing all the colours together. And this is just to make sure that you're covering all the grey tone paper underneath. And I just want to put some flashes of white back in here. I think I might try, if I do like her again, I might actually try the X-Acto knife way. Oh, so you're not that far at all. I thought you sounded more from further down south with your accent. So now I've added that white back in. I'm going to start all over again until we're happy with it. Yeah, well, I really like them, Vicky. If you like polys, you'll like these because you do get, they do last longer. Well, I think they do anyway. I did quite a lot of lace on the horse and I hardly sharpened them yesterday. So the point, apart from they're really hard, but I keep snapping them. So I must be really, really heavy-handed. So I'm using cream now. He slowed down. I'm just going to put the cream back in to give us some warmth again. Obviously people have their own way of doing hair. You don't exactly need to do it the way I do it. I just do it. I've watched Sammy do it and then I've picked up my own twang on it. If that's the right thing to say. Twang. My own routine. So getting to the point now where it's not going to layer up much more. You can feel it sliding. And getting a bit of but if I hold my other picture up, where are you? You will see that there's a difference in the two colours. Let me just zoom out. Pond up. Pond up. You need a pond hop via metal tube in the sky. Let me just zoom out and then you can all see. Because I suppose it's very hard because we're doing it so light. It's very hard to see. But I hope that helps compare that there is actually something there. You all see that? So I find that when I'm doing colouring on streams, it looks a lot lighter than it actually looks in real life. So I'm just going to go back in now with, let's have a see. I want brownish beige. So I'll zoom back in. This is why I want a new camera because why did I put a space there? Because I don't like how it blurs out. So if anyone can recommend a better web camera, I do have my dad's professional camera. I'm not too sure how I use that. I think I need like a cam link, whatever it's called. but I do have a professional. Are you off, Vicky? Let's have a see. A whole day. That's not too bad, a whole day. No problem, Vicky. Have a lovely night's sleep and have a lovely week. Thanks for popping in. It's always lovely to see you on my streams. Good night, sweetheart. So yeah, I find it really hard to see the lighter colours, but if I got a better camera, it'd be a lot clearer because this is supposed to be a 1080p camera. But if I try and do any close-up work like this, it blurs out. But I do definitely think I'm getting that platinum white look. But this one's a bit harder here because it's front of his mane's all a bit wacky. It's not a perfect solid strands like this is here. But her takes ages. It took me all day to do the hair on my little manga water dragon. It took me a whole day to do that. Yeah, well, if you're using it the same as me, Heather, you'll have that same. That picture was some labour of love, that hair on that water dragon. So yeah, if I find a better one, Heather, I'll let you know. I'm definitely gonna look at using my dad. I've got an actual SLR camera. Just put my phone on silent. So I'm gonna go in one last time with Umber. I think that looks alright for. You want a print of it? I'll scan you a print of it. I'm just going to go back in now. I'm just going to put my definition in now. So still strand form, still doing the little tiny strands like that. But I'm just going to put it where the shadows would be now. And that just gives it a bit of definition. I'm so glad. It washes out the fleece colour. I get you now. I wasn't too sure what you meant then, Heather. It does. I find this camera washes out colours because this looks so much darker. When I take the picture later on of the progress I've done, you'll see there's a massive difference. Massive. So yeah, definitely going to invest in as I grow in my channel, I'm definitely going to invest in a better camera. That's for sure. So if anyone sees this stream after it's streamed and knows of a good camera, please put it in the comments section at the bottom of the video. You can recommend a camera. I'll show you the one I do have. Just bear with me. just lift this up a bit. So I do have this. This is my dad's camera. So if anybody does know how I can get this, it is a what is that? D3-100. If anyone's good with cameras and knows how I can get this to do live stream, please let me know, because I'd love to use my late dad's camera as part of my streaming adventure. So if anyone could help me, I'd be highly grateful. But yeah, I would love to use this because I'd be able to zoom in and it wouldn't affect the quality. You'd be able to see everything I'm doing in fine detail. So if anyone can help me with that, I'd be really, really appreciative of it. So that was my dad's favourite camera. So I have to keep that safe. He loved his photography, my dad, so he always had a good camera. Yeah, I'm sure I've looked into it, Heather. I'm sure you have to have a cam link. So I've got that far into researching it. You need a cam link to make it live stream. And they're about 100, between 100 and 150 quid, and they're a tiny little plastic thing that you hook into your computer that you put your camera to, and then it does like the webcam does. It's like tricking, the little box tricks the computer into thinking it's a webcam. So I believe. So yeah, that's my next aim, is that bad boy to be part of my live streaming camera. Yeah, if you can help me with that camera, Ashley, I'd really, really appreciate it. Because I'd like to use that, because that's a really expensive camera, that. A really, really expensive. My mum said, whatever you do, do not drop it. So yeah, so I think, so this bit here is a bit off the groove. It's not as perfect as this bit because it's all a bit poofy. Yeah, I've been having a look if there's any better webcams, Heather. So if I find anything, I'll let you know, hon, and then we can go and get new cameras together. Let me zoom back in again now. So yeah, as you can see, we have got a difference going on. Did I put that other colour on? Just so everyone can see, we have got, there is colour there now. It looking like there's no colour because it just all blends, it blends into the camera. So yeah, they're about 100. I think that's the cheapest version, Heather, for the cam link. But obviously, if you compare that, I'm thinking, would I rather pay for the cam link than keep buying webcams that aren't giving me the quality that I want for my streams? So now, sorry, you're going to have to go for a ride, everyone. But even when I tilt it, you can see when I tilt the difference in colour. That's the colour of it in front of the camera there. And then when I dull it and take it out, that's actually how dark it is. You can see the colours I'm using. Then you turn it and it dulls the colour down. But there, it's not blurring out there. See how it's going really blurry? It annoys me. So I'm going to turn you a little bit because I need to be on this angle. So the horse is going to be sideways. Don't worry, I'll sort my camera out so you can all see. And we're going to go back. Just let me give all these a sharpen. Just need to, because I like them being, oh. I've just put pencil shavings all over my keyboard. Oh, happy Sunday, Shell. Sorry if I deafen you all blowing. Right, camera shavings. Gosh, they've just gone absolutely everywhere. But it's that Swordfish sharpener. They're like fine little shavings, and they go. It's like dust. Just get rid of these off my desk. Okay, sorry about that. Messing I didn't want. No problem, Helen. Thanks for bobbing in. It's lovely to see you. Oh, the eye did turn out nice. Hi, Kim. So I'm just hoping I'm getting the right colour with this mane. I'm not too sure if I'm entirely happy with it. If I wanted it a bit golder. Don't know. Because on that horse it's really, really light. But we'll carry on with it. We'll carry on with it. How are you, Kim? Oh, it's having a funny in that then. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe I should warm it up a little bit more. It's whether that front bit's going to take. Let me have a look at my chart because I'm thinking it's too light. But then what are they called now? Pamela horses. It is really light, but I think that's even lighter than that horse. Let me see. I think that's a bit creamier. Hi, Bruce. What do you think of the hair? I think it's too light. Um, I think I need to warm the hair up a bit. This is a pam. Can't say it. Palmallo, is it? Pamelo. That's quite light. I'm just thinking it might need a bit of. Where's my little swatch? Let's have a see what I can use to warm it up. Just added a bit of light beige to this. The front mount let me do it. What do you think? If that's a bit better. Palomino, that's it. Do you think it looks all right? What does everyone think? It needs warming up or we leave it like that? Show of hands, warm or like that? Oh, your chat was off, Bruce. Oh no. I'm glad you figured it out. Rain thinks it needs some warm light tone. Yeah, I think that has just warmed it up enough. Um, So if I put this is the actual mane itself is number 1 and this is number 2. Which colour should I warm the front up or should we stick to what we've got? I'm not going to say anything. So number 1, stick with what we've got. Number 2, should I warm it up? What would you like to see? Kim, I don't think I'm going to do the background. I think I'm going to leave it because I can't think of what I would do. I think that looks stunning as like I think the picture will be the thing. So there won't be a background. Two's winning out at the minute, but warm it up a little bit. Got some leave it. Dana says leave it. Bruce says it's good. Rain's warm up. Heather's warm up. Uh, 2, 2, 2. Cat says 1. 1, 2, 2. Warm up a tad. Right, that's it then. It wins out. I'll warm it up a tad. Let's see if it makes it a bit more. So let's go back to this one. Must make sure I remember to add that on, that I've warmed it up a tad. Let me see. Sorry, I'm just concentrating. Kind of go really quiet because I'm just gonna think. I'll do half of it. Yeah, I'm liking it. Much better. Ever see? Yes, much better. Is it more silvery? I still think, yeah. I'll be putting the other colours over the top again in a second, so we'll see what comes out. But I wanted it to look more. The ones I'd seen were more platinum. But I'm not very good with horses, so. And I had originally was gonna go brown because I'm more comfortable with browns. But that does look warming it up slightly as. Thanks, Kim. It does look better already. Rain or Robin. I keep calling you Rain and it's Robin. Yeah, I like that. Let's get some in this bit here. Gonna, I've not even wrote, sorry, we've not been using, we wasn't using umber then. We were using light ochre. Let me just put that on, light. See, Heather, this is what you have to be careful of. You forget you're writing on the screen. So light, this is light ochre, not umber. Yeah, or purple, either or. Blue or purple, yeah. That just kills the gold off, that's all. So when I probably go over again with umber in a minute, that might just kill a bit of the gold, but that's fine. Yeah, I like that much better. So let's add some cream into that. Cream. See, it's too, I've been on an hour just doing the front bit. This is going to take a long time. So cream. And this paper really is taking all these layers. All I'm doing with the cream is just putting this where the highlight in the center is, you know, your highlighted band. And then lastly, I'm going to go in with white again. It is Heather, yeah, the Arteza one. I have never used the Strathmore one, so I'm not too sure what that one's like. But this one's been all right. I would say it's now I've done quite a lot of layers on this, haven't I? And if I try and bend that, the paper's still looking good. There's no breakage on the paper. It's not breaking down or anything yet. And that's had quite a lot of layers, if you can see that. So yeah, I would say it is. The only thing, there was parts of the paper what I noticed when I did the nose of the horse, it started to wax out a bit, slide a bit in places, but that could just be the paper could just be a bit abnormal in places. I don't know. Not too sure why that would be, but yeah, it's been all right for the hair. Kenny, you're on it tonight. Gonna have ding ding round two. So we're just gonna go in the middle with the white, and this is just to blend all them colours together again in the centre. And then last but not least, I'm just going to go back in with umber. And then that's the front bit done, I think, and it looks much better, slightly warmed up. And it still looks really light. Just come back in under here. brings its definition back. I'm just doing this really, really light. Even though I'm holding right down the bottom of my pencil, I'm still keeping my pressure light. I'm not doing... I do want to try the Strathmore just to kind of compare. What's bottled water for? A cork. You have, Kenny. Diamond painting on top of 3 pillows. That's the only thing that bothers me about getting the diamond painting is because I do get sore thumbs. So that's the only thing that bothers me. But Sammy said if I get the DP pens, they're a lot better on your hands. So here I'm just putting in all the detail now. And I always do this in the last stages when I know I've finished that section. Ergo jellies, what's them? Troll Thumper, what's happened, Robin? Rookie mod. You're definitely not a rookie. All right. Put them on the... Oh, like the little rubber things. Oh, I'll go and have a look, Cat. What have you done, Kim? Foam grips, yeah. Yeah, because you do get some on the DP paintings, don't you? But the pens look really, really thin. Like thinner than a pencil. Could be wrong, though. I'll find out when it comes. But at least I've got them DP pens as well if I need them. Yeah, I'm really happy with that mane now. Just going to do some light circles here because I just want to take that edge off. And just put that shadow in. We'll have a little shadow here. Another little shadow here. A little shadow here. With a little shadow here. Louise, that little what are they called now? what you've done today, that little Fratlins. He's so cute, even with his little dodgy eyeball. So cute. So here, this is just giving it more definition by just adding these slight shadows in where other hair on top of other hair would be. He's so cute. I wish you'd do a channel because I'd sit watching you colour Louise. I really would. You've got a death grip. What's the link house? I don't get on the floor. My knees at the minute keep crunching. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, so I'm happy with that there now. It's just a big shadow here actually. Let me just deepen this one up. And kind of another one here. It's very poofy here. It's like it's just got a gust of wind in its face. What's link house? Have I missed something here? Let's have a look. Been looking down at the colouring, so I don't know what's happened. Cat, you'd love it. All of you would love it. Oh, the Ink House. No, I know. Is that the one with the tiger? It just dawned on me which book that was, or the lion on the front. It's a storybook. Ah, right. I've told you, Louise, I'll help you. Just message me anything and I'll help you. I don't mind helping you. Same with Cat. Let's all get live streaming. Do you know what? We could even try one time where two of us or three of us colour the same image and could bring you all in on the live stream. I've no idea how I'd do it, but that would be a cool idea. Yeah, with the lion door knocker, yeah. I've seen oh, her name's on the top of my tongue. Zucchini Kitty. She coloured a lot in there, didn't she? She's an amazing colourist and her ink tents work. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Think I'm done with this part of the main now because I'm just keep going over it and over it. I think that looks good. So let me write. Can I just write this down before I forget that I used? So the main. Write this colour combo down. The main. We used white, cream, beige. Then we used light ochre. Then I used brownish beige. And then I used umber. Sorry, no, my not very neat writing. White, cream, whoops, beige, light ochre, she's definitely amazingly talented. So I've just done that before I forget what we used. So I'm just going to turn you this way now. Just come closer down. Is that too zoomed in? Let me just come out a little bit. I don't want to make your eyes go a bit boggly. There we go, that's better. So I've just turned you this way because I just need to have the right angle for my wrist, so I hope that's okay. So again, we put all the white down, so we don't need to use white, so we just need to go to cream. I'll just write that in. I just hope that we have time to get to the skin. It might have to do this on it. I might have to do this Thursday as well. But that's fine. No rush. So now I'm just going to put my white piece of paper underneath just so I don't take any layers off the colouring I've done. Let's have a look, sorry. See if I can catch up. Or does Belinda colour in that book as well? I love Belinda's streams. The America work, oh, it's just divine. Oh, thanks, Robin. It is looking good now. I'm actually happy with that. Karen is the actual one who got me to get the ink. She didn't physically make me go and get it, but watching her channel made me go and get the Inktense. But she makes it look so easy. Making your eyes go a bit. I can't even remember what I said. I don't know, what did I say? Bobbly. I don't want to make your eyes go all a bit bobbly. You know what I'm like, Kenny, with my words. Bobbly bits. Googly. So I'm using cream at the minute and I'm just putting, this bit's quite bright. I'm doing my strokes quite long here because I want it to reach quite a way down. And what I try and do is find a point in each bit that I can fan out from. And then I'll move on to the next point and that'll be my next fan. And again, that's what Sammy teaches you. Oh, distressed inks. I ended up getting these because I found the distressed inks were really, really expensive. I got these. They're just Dovecraft Premium Pigment Ink. But let me show you on another piece of paper how good they are. So I got the same. I'm doing it again, Auntie. I'm going off on a tangent. I'm like, oh, might be colouring this, and there's Michelle then just getting something else out. And I'm calling myself Michelle because it's naughty and going off track. But where's my little diddly bob thing? And I have a blue one here. But these are just as good, and you can get. I got these from Range, but I'm assuming you'd be able to get these from anywhere. I just did the same thing, and it does exactly the same. You get a nice light soft. And then I got a green one. Should really use the fresh one, but I've got tons up there. And then I just went in between and I made a gorgeous background with them. And I thought, do you know what? I don't need distressed ink. And these were £1 each. And they're just an ink pad. And I thought, how nice. See what I mean? But you can get a gorgeous effect with it. I've just made that look dirty. But do you know what I mean? So yeah, the distressed ink's good, but there is alternatives as well. If you wanted like a sea greeny, skyy effect. Love tangents. Kenny. Are you off, Bruce? No problem. Take care, Bruce, in that storm. So yeah, and I have quite a few different colours in it. But they're what I use instead of Dovecraft, instead of distressed ink, as well as they're really, really good. But yeah, and that's not. I mean, I've used a cardstock, but no, I used this in the Molly Harrison and they create space off Amazon her books, and it didn't even buckle because it's quite dry. But it's a pigment ink, so it goes on. The non-toxic, acid-free, and child-safe as well. But no, they don't go wet. They're quite dry after they've done, and they don't come off. So yeah, that was my little find. I like them. And now I'm covered in. This looks very arty, doesn't it now? Oops. Can I just go? Let me just go and wash my hands because I don't want to get anything on that, even though that's where my tangents sent me. Just bear with me 2 seconds. Hi, Samini. Just give me 2 seconds while I just wash my hands. One moment. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I didn't want to mess the page up. Right, have I missed anyone coming in? Thanks, Sam, for coming in. It's lovely to have you here. Oh, what you studying, Sam? I'm studying too. Oh, thank you. Right, so where was I up to? So we've just done cream. So we're still on cream, I think. So now we're going to move on to beige. Just add that on screen. Put my lights on now. We're going to go back with beige now. Oh no. Have you actually done it on your page, Ashley? It's not ruined your actual colouring though, has it? So now we're using beige and it's just going to be mainly at the top. And again, we're just doing that same fan position. Cat, Ashley, oops. Oh, thank gosh for that. What did you do? It was dizzable. Fixable. I thought, what's dizzable? Ashley. So is there a course, Sam, that you can do for learning to use Copics? Because I'd love to learn how to use um, proper markers. Because I always mess everything up if I come to use markers. Oop. So then we're going to move on to light umber. Yeah, much preferring that we decided to add um, the warmer tone to it. Just use my husband's shower gel to Lynx shower gel to wash that paint off my hands, and it absolutely it's so strong. It's like I can smell it. Yeah, I think you definitely do because I've watched Belinda do it and Lord, and she's just a natural with it, and I think, oh, how do you do that? So I've tried to use brush marker pens and I just mess everything up. So I definitely think I need some definitely need some knowledge on how to because I would like to eventually be able to use them because they are good. Now we're going in with brownish beige. All right. 2 months in between of using it. I might look that up. Was it expensive, Sam? So now we're going to go in with brownish beige, and this is just going in all the shadowed areas. I have practiced, Heather. I have had a go, but I just mess it up. It's just I just can't blend them, and that's where I start going wrong, and then I get dead frustrated with myself. Where kind of pencils just do what I want them to do. Um, where markers seem to be an enemy. um, Robin, I always use either a watercolor or a neocolor base in some books. Um, the ones that don't have quite a smooth texture. I'll use a water-based paint underneath to give it something to stick to. I'm just going to go back in with white here. Wow, $400. It's about 360 in our money then probably, yeah. I'm just going back in with white. And what I'll probably do with my Posca pen, my really fine one, I'm probably going to bring some of these white out here into the. I'm just putting this white in the middle just to bring my highlight back. Dr. Did Your House of Stamps? I've never heard of that, Yvonne. I don't own any Copics, Sam, not even one. I'm too scared to buy them because I just think at the minute if I buy them, I'll just waste them because I won't use them. So I'd like to learn on a less expensive marker that's as similar to Copics as I could get. And then once I've mastered them, I was thinking then I'll get the proper ones. I'm just going to move on to Umber. Yeah, I definitely love layering after layering after layering. Oh no, it's alright. Wasn't too sure then if that was sharp enough. Four steps of practicing. So you don't have to buy so many at first to start off. No, I don't think there is anything. So I just want to do tiny little strokes coming this way. It does, doesn't it? I'm loving it. It looks really shiny. It's perfectly groomed mane, this, I think. So I've gone up, flicking inwards, so it softens towards the inner part of the mane, and then I've come back on myself, flicking outwards, so we get a nice softened, natural looking edge. Definitely, thanks, Sam. I'll check it out. So, Sam, is it you that actually runs it, or is it a company that does it that you did? Yeah, I seen Belinda refilling them, so that's what made me think. Well, they're not that much of an outlay if you pay dear for the pen and then you get the refills then after. I thought that was really good when I saw that, and I didn't actually know you could do that at the time with Copics. But you need to run to practice. So is this in the UK, Sam? Can you do this in the UK? Okay, so I'm going to go back to the beginning again, and we're going to go to cream. Oh, Sweden. It is looking quite hot, this main, isn't it? I really, really like it. So I'm just, oh, I need to sharpen. This is where my lovely Pablos are suffering because I need to keep it sharp because it's such fine detail. So I'm just coming back in with the cream. That's just giving it a nice little blend. I'll look it up. Sam, thank you very much. So just go on Copics website. I just want to flick some white out here. I'm just overextending the natural drawing here. And flicking it up here. Then we're going in again with, just going to go in with white here as well. I just want some white in this bit. I love this white, the Pablo's white. It's just going over the top of everything. It's really good. So just going to pick up light umber. And this will be my last layer on this part of the mane. No problem, Heather. See you soon, hon. Thank you for popping in. Have a lovely week. Take care, honey. Oh, Orlando Bloom's hair. Oh, in Lord of the Rings. I love this elf look. It does remind me of that, actually. It looks cool, doesn't it? Yeah, I'll have a look, Sam. Thank you. Just want a bit more gold here. Okay. I'm just trying to think now whether I just want to break it up a little bit. I'm just going to go in with brownish beige. I don't think I've seen that one, Robin. Brownish beige. I do think I'll need to do another stream on this before Thursday. Because I want to start the dinosaur. I want to finish the dinosaur on Thursday. But I want to finish this, and this has taken me 2 hours just to do this part of the mane. Whoops. So I think I'll definitely have to do another stream sometime in the week before Thursday. So yeah, I'm just breaking this white band up because it's just a little bit too bright, but not too much of it, just a little bit. And then now I'm thinking, do I want to blend it with her hair? Would she look good that colour? I think she would, but then there's a doubt in my mind thinking, would she? Should I? Shouldn't I? I think it would look cool if I make it just merge into one big mane. Oh, I'm going to have to check this movie out now. Okay, and then last but not least, and I think this part's done, I'm just going to go in with the definition now with the umber. No, that's sharp enough. So here, I'm not going to do any strokes. I'm just running along this line in the middle. And then run along here. Do you think it would look good? Did it look good, Sam? Yeah. I was just thinking, will it look like too much, or is that the effect I want? And I think it will definitely be right for it definitely continue that. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stick with these tones. I think she'll look lovely that hair colour as well. So I'm just putting that definition shadow in there, and then I'm gonna pull out some strands. I want it a bit sharper than that. I don't like it. It's not sharp enough. He is always gorgeous, Kenny. That is so true. I just think this image is absolutely gorgeous. I really do. It's definitely one of my favourites, and it's one of the best colourings I've ever done. By my water dragon yesterday, he's a close second. And then I think my Daria butterflies image was my next one after that. Yeah, I think I'll do that, and then if it's too clashy, then I'll add a bit more brown to it. But I think it'll look really good. But this horse is just coming out absolutely stunning. And do you know what? I think I might wing my colouring more instead of planning and stressing and colouring beforehand. I think I'm going to wing it more often. For sure. So yeah, blend this round into there. I'm just going to bring this around here with this. I think that looks amazing. Just want to bring some of this sepia. The sepia, it's not even sepia, it's umber. Oh, what we're checking out. What are we checking out? What are we checking out? I feel like I've missed because I've looked down too much tonight. I've not looked at. I feel like I'm missing some in chat. Just putting some more definition in now. This just gives it that 3D effect. Oh, I bet he'll still look fit in the morning no matter what he's done. It's gorgeous bloom. Is it with Katy Perry? I got that right there, just imagine that. Okay, so I think that's the definition. Looks good. I just want my ivory black now. Ivory black. No problem, Kenny. So like I did with everything else, I've rubbed some of the stuff off again. Even though I've kept this on, it still took some of it off. Um, Let me just sharpen it. I really want my pencil sharp for this because I don't want too much black, but I just want a tiny bit of definition. Whose dog's like that? I think mine, even though he's a giant, I think mine would be exactly the same. Oh, I grew up with a German Shepherd mix. I loved her. She was my baby. We're not going to do too much of this because I don't want it to turn it black. I just want to do it in this just defined areas here. Sorry, I'm really quiet tonight, but I'm just really concentrating. Oh, thanks, Kim. It does look good, doesn't it? Now you can actually see some definition. It was driving me potty because you couldn't see with the colour that I was laying down, and it was really annoying me. I'm just being really gingery with this black. I just want to put some darker definition in places. And I will have to finish off with this mane tonight here because my husband is up at 6 in the morning, so I'll have to go and sort the kids out so we can get in bed. So I think I will have to make another stream in the week. I'll find out where there's not other streamers on and then pop on and finish off the skin. Let's see, where else do I want some? So yeah, just gingerly with this ivory black. Don't go too. Don't get carried away. It does look good, doesn't it? Thanks, Robin. Yeah, definitely the best dogs. I absolutely. But then again, I did have an American Bulldog who died at 6. He had heart failure, and he was another amazing dog. And then I've got my Schnauzers, and I love them. They're really good dogs as well. And my mini one is such a character. We're just gonna pull some little lines out into that. They're just too much of a line there. Because I'm trying to keep it looking as realistic as possible. I think that looks stunning, and you can tell compared to that. Let me just zoom out. You can definitely tell there's a difference in that mid. Yeah, all dogs are amazing. Kim, I'm going to carry on with the same colour. I'm going to merge the two so it looks like one big mane. I'm going to see how it looks. So if it doesn't look right, then I'll change it, but her hair will be this colour. I think it'll look good. Oh, thanks, Yvonne. Are they so really? Normally I'm laughing my head off, but tonight it was a bit more serious because I was thinking, oh, don't want to mess it up. Because I've not planned anything on this colouring at all. So yeah, this mane's going to carry on into hers, and then I'm going to do the skin tone because it's been on 2 hours, so I feel a bit tight on my husband when he needs to go to bed. He's up at 6, so his alarm will be going off at 4:30, 4:45. So I think it's only fair that I stop now and let him get to bed and come on in the week. I will let you all know. I'll put a scheduled stream on so you'll all know when I'm on. So don't forget, if you've not subscribed already, please subscribe. I'd really appreciate it. Give us a thumbs up. Um, I think someone's got a wrong thumbs down there. That one needs going the right way up. um, give us a thumbs up. Drop us a lovely comment of how the stream went in the comments after the live stream is over, if that's all right with everyone. And I shall see you on the next stream. It's been another amazing stream, and thank you all so much for being amazing supports, amazing people, and chatting all night long. And I'm sorry I've not been as chatty, but her, I have to just concentrate so hard. Oh, thanks, Kathy. Thanks, Kat. Thanks to all the mods. Thanks to all the lurkers and thanks to all the chatters. And I will see you all on the next stream. Take care, everyone, and have a lovely week. Bye, all.